in Jiangmen City, Guangdong province, and this is our first warehouse for cutting and material. You can see we are choosing Teak from Brazil and Venezuela, and what we need is like grade A quality teak. You can tell from the size of the log, and from the finish here, very few white skins, mostly the core area with the abundance of teak oil, and you can see the color. It's very nice. We also offer like FSC teak options from Brazil, and here is some of the bigger size teak log we can get from the market. This is over like 30 centimeters already. If you have been selling teak before, you should already know like the difference between cheap products, the cheap material, and the better ones. And here are some of the slats we got. You can tell from here. Also, the color is very consistent. That's with the same standard. So some of those have some like the white skin here. This will be cutted, and sometimes we might keep a little bit of that for cost to keep the cost down. But overall, the quality for our timber is quite high. And then at the end of the warehouse, that's our drying room. So some of our client is planning to ship their orders from Vietnam and Indonesia to China to us. Part of our reason is also because in those areas, some of the smaller suppliers, they don't have the drying room, and they don't have the condition to dry the wood quick enough to ensure the lead time. Here we also cooperate with a lot of outdoor furniture suppliers who can make a aluminum structure. So for those clients, it's very helpful for them to get the whole product to be done in the same area. So here, beside the drying room and the drying machine, actually we do a lot of natural drying, because natural drying under the sun can give it a very golden color. That's very beautiful. And we have another one here for testing. That's to test the glue and the joints, performance under outdoor condition. So here is the second warehouse, and you can see the finish of our products. Take this tabletop, for example. That's what we said, which is like the material is quite important. You can see from here, the color is quite consistent. Even the oil line or the timber is quite consistent. We do match the slats before we assemble the same product. And here is another one. This is, I think it's Cattell Designs double day bat. And you can tell the structure. We are using like a 4 centimeters thickness frame for the whole product. So to make sure like the structure won't have a problem. And this needs to be done very soon. Here are some more of the teak tabletop, and this is side table. We didn't just pick one that looks good to show you, but actually it's just some random one to show the standard. And here are some of the teak table, not finished yet. And here are some other ones. The final process it will be like do the polishing and then color treatment, because sometimes some of those white skins are inevitable. Very few. Overall, it's very few. You can tell from here. So to make sure the finished product looks great, we will need to apply some color treatment to the finished product. This one is almost done, but not quite finished yet. You can see the white skin here need to be treated before we do the delivery. And this is another example of a long tabletop. This is like over 2 meters long, and those are quite costly because it's difficult to find Teak slat in that lens without any defect. But this one was done nicely also. And here are the other Teak tabletop to be shipped before the Chinese New Year. And we also do a lot of the other armrests, etc. Because we are working mostly with local outdoor manufacturers, which will need like mostly accessories, such as tabletop, armrests, etc. And this is another example. This is a seat, and with a lot of details, the edge, etc. But overall, you can tell though the color is consistent as well. So we can randomly pick anyone, and you can find the same standard we are applying for our products here. And since we have made the first sofa sample in the last 3 months, so actually we now receive a lot of inquiries, including orders for the finished products such as sofas, table sets, some lounges, etc. And these are some of those. We have been producing those for quite a while already. Let me show you some of the details. The edge, the color, and the structure, polishing details, etc. So we do hold a high standard for our products. And these are some other designs we are producing for our client. And we do have other visitors, other clients visiting our factory, and also they like those products very much. This is also a bunky design. We do a little bit details, but okay, and here as well. Let me show you some details on the structure. Here is the joint, tenon and joint here, and then from the back. Okay, this one you can see like a zipper design to make sure the structure is strong enough. And then here is a lip design for the cushion to hide inside. Okay, and then some more inside. Often we got compared to the other suppliers in Indonesia and Vietnam. They do have a lot of advantage on the pricing sometimes, but actually adding up the shipping cost, sometimes the difference is not so huge though. So that's why some of the buyers are trying to shift their orders to us, and also in big volume as well. And here are the other sofa. And this is the sample area. We use a lot of jig to make sure the quality is consistent. Here are some others. And this is another drying room with steam. So we do have 2 drying rooms for different purpose. Okay, so this is it. If you will need to order Teak products from China, you're welcome to contact us. Our lead time is between like 40 to 60 days. So we don't have that much problem with the lead time, and the quality is solid. And if you have suppliers for outdoor furniture who will need higher quality accessories such as tabletop and armrests, etc., welcome to contact us as well. Thank you. Bye-bye.